I'm a teacher, staff developer. God inspired me to write this book, Encounters and Reflections. Can you hear me now? Thank you. And the book is about, do we hear God now? Do we hear God in our everyday encounters? And then take the time to reflect about it. And it was a wonderful journey because I started writing, I journal. I started writing blogs. People encouraged me to go forward and kind of confirmed that I should write a book. And I believe that the Lord really just downloaded this book on me. Because, of course, we have many different encounters with people, different places and things, and as you can tell, I'm from a different place. I live here. But it's something else when you're inspired to write something and you have a message to share. You have a message. So I never really thought about this poem until recently. And the book is actually non-fiction, a collection of reflections, but within the different chapters, there's one chapter that has 3 or 4 poems. So this poem is called There Is a Glimmer of Light. And I think in the midst of everything that's been happening over the last 2 years, it's so important for people to have hope. And my hope is in God. And I have a family that is there and supports me. Everything is not rosy in life, but I really have learned that hope is something that we really can't take for granted. And if you can give it to someone, it's such a treasure to have. So I hope you're inspired by this short poem. There is a glimmer of light, a ray of hope, a shining prospect coming through, and through a tunnel seeming endless, walls too high to attempt, a climb, tears too many to wipe, or catch in a specially designed bucket. Light dances, hope pushes through, shine, shining bright, dispelling dark, hope translates into conquering victory. Daybreak, sunrise, it happens every day. So we wait. And I'd like to share one more. This is, I love the way that everyone has been prefacing why they have written something. And this actually took place before the pandemic. But, and it may be a story that everyone can relate to, but I love the message that the Lord gave me through it because I believe it's encouraging. It's up to you to decide. It's called Everyone is a Star. It just felt like everyone was a star that morning. Young, hip, trendy, without even trying. Young and older poured into a small, uniquely designed church. Everyone was beautiful in the face of the ugly horror of losing someone passionately loved. He was gone. Pushing forward in purpose makes us shine and also reek of an untapped odor, an odor that no human can design or formulate. The brightest star in the room, however, could not outshine the individual in the casket. A young, generous, loving, and very artistic individual. In our hearts and minds, he was wrenched out of our galaxy far too soon. Yet, as the eloquent pastor of the hour declared, we do not know the appointed time or place, we will depart from this earth. Let us therefore go forward boldly in the creative and purposeful lives given to us. Our assignment, I believe, is to reach our specific potential. We must go forward without regret, living not in isolation, but in a loving community, giving back as we surge forward. We must let our light shine because we are stars. Let your light shine before men in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. That is the end of that story. Thank you. At the end of every reflection, a question is posed, and you can decide if you want to reflect. So I'm going to say what was written with this reflection. We do not know the appointed time or place we will depart from earth. How might we live our lives in response to this statement? And so I will leave you with that question. I'm very thankful to be in a room full of such creativity, and I think it's so important to use this gift that God's given to us, I believe, to express ourselves in a way that gives messages to enhance people's thinking and to enhance their lives. And that is the gift I believe that I've been given in writing. And I really hope and pray that it continues to be something positive in the community. Yeah.